Hello, my name is George Bonte. I'm going to be giving a speech on the future of transportation. Well, my goal here is to inform the audience of the importance of this great technological advancement and how this will be the future of transportation. As you find yourself waiting in line at the gas station because you were told prices would double after the election, nearly $5 per gallon, you hope for a change. We are all affected by this because it is a common necessity and category found right next to eating and sleeping and transportation. I know myself because I spend around $200 every month on gas, and I don't go as far as many people do. As a middle-class citizen, I decided not to wait for an answer but to seek one during this crisis. I have found many ways to get by. I've researched ways on when's the best time to get gas. I found if you go in the morning that the gas is more dense, so therefore you're actually getting more gas for your actual dollar. So I've learned to do it that way. I've been told but now, because of modern technology, we have found alternatives. One particular that I'd like to talk about, and one that I'd like to invest in myself, is the electric car. We'll begin with the comparison of electric and gas, and also where electric cars are today. But in order for you to understand the importance of this great technological advancement, you must first understand how does it work. Well, first, how does an electric car work? Electric car is a type of alternative fuel car that utilizes electric motors, a motor controller instead of an internal combustion engine. The electrical power is usually derived from battery packs inside the vehicle. In general terms, electric car is a rechargeable battery electric vehicle. Other examples of rechargeable electric cars are ones that store electricity in ultracapacitors or in a flywheel. Vehicles using both electric motors and other types of engines are known as hybrid electric vehicles. It's where you're using half gas, half electric. We see a lot today. Myself, I have an eye on a hybrid Escalade that just came out that has 50% more fuel efficiency than the gas Escalade. And not only considered pure electric vehicles because they operate in a charge-sustaining mode. Hybrid vehicles with batteries that can be charged extremely to displace are called plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and are pure battery electric vehicles. During their charge-depleting mode, electric vehicles include automobiles, light trucks, and neighborhood electric vehicles. Okay, we're going to talk about the comparison in electric miles per gallon and the gas miles per gallon, and also the emissions of electric. Well, first of all, for the emissions, with today's gas cars polluting our world and raising awareness of our greenhouse effect that has launched the green pandemic, causing engineers to reinvent the way we do things in an environmentally friendly way. While electric cars are considered zero-emission at tailpipe vehicles, they increase the need for electricity, which also raises an issue. According to the Electric Vehicle Association of Canada, who salvage electric vehicles, CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions are minimal for electric cars powered from sustainable electrical sources. Electric cars like Aptera's hybrid can get up to 300 miles per gallon in comparison to today's 30 to 40 mile per hour gas cars. To me, I see that as a big difference. Although electric cars are expensive today and they still are being engineered, I'd say in about five years they will start being mainstream and they will be in middle class homes. They will probably have to develop recharging stations or pods probably in the side of our house to be able to recharge these vehicles because of the type of electricity they're going to need on a daily basis. Now that you have a general understanding of how electric cars work, with an understanding of the great differences and also the damage causing to our environment, you can see why this is such an epic transition. Now, we have went over the importance of electric cars and its place in the near future. We've also talked about electric miles per gallon and the gas miles per gallon, how there's a big difference going from 30 to 300. And also the emissions, where electric cars are almost virtually completely green, and they do not cause any harm to our environment whatsoever, except for its need for it to be for its need to consume a large amount of electricity, which we'll have to find a solution for that as well. Again, in this great time of crisis and the plunge in the economy, I urge you to seek for a change, because without the consumer there are no oil companies. So ultimately we have the power in changing the way society works to support this great idea. Thank you. My name is George Bonte.